Hey y'all, it's your girl Salute Marine. Welcome back to my channel. Before we get into this video today, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Okay, y'all, so I'm back with another story time today from the title. You already know what your girl is about to talk about, so let's get into this video today. Okay, y'all, so this story take back place when I was going to Rolling Mills. This is when I first started living with my uncle, y'all, and I started off going to middle school, y'all, with him or whatever. So when I first got to this middle school or whatever, y'all, they had this boy. We just gonna call him EJ because his name was like initials. So we just gonna call him EJ, and he was the first person I ever met at Rolling Mills. And he was just like, you know, hey, my name EJ or whatever, and I'm gonna be showing you around the school. The lady already told me that she was gonna get one of the students to show me around. It just so happened to be EJ. So, and I was like, hey, you know, my name's LaDante. Like, nice to meet you. He was like, yeah, nice to meet you too. He was just asking me like, where are you coming from? I'm like, I'm coming from Atlanta. Like, I was going to middle school down there, and now I live with my uncle. Y'all, just telling all my goddamn business. I don't even know this boy. And he was like, oh, okay, nice to meet you. And he's like, I'm gonna show you where your class gonna be at. I'm gonna show you where the lockers is at. I'm gonna show you everything you need to know, you know what I'm saying, around the school or whatever. So I'm just like, okay, cool. So when I met EJ, I was just like, yeah, he kind of cute or whatever. Like, back then, y'all, I was never into the dreadheads. Yeah, I have a dreadhead boyfriend. But for a long time, for years, I was never into no dreadhead, nothing. So when I seen him, I kind of thought he was like kind of cute, kind of unique, like something that I wasn't really going for or whatever. So I was like, okay, cool. So after a while, y'all, he showed me around the whole school or whatever. He was really nice. You know what I'm saying? He was a cool dude. I actually had classes with him too or whatever. So he showed me everywhere, like where I need to go, where the bathroom is at, where my locker is at, how to use my locker, even though I already knew how to do that. Every little thing he showed me. So after that, y'all, we kind of built a relationship, y'all. Me and him was like the best of friends. We was cool. I noticed one thing about EJ. He was a Mac. He had the girls, okay? He had the bitches. And when I say this, y'all, he literally always kept him a one with him. So after a while, y'all, I ended up getting his number, all his social medias, and me and him was just the best of friends. You know how, like, you have, like, a boy best friend, but at the end of the day, you know that it could be something else, but it's not, you know what I'm saying? Because y'all don't want to cross that boundary. Me and him kind of liked each other low key, but we would never admit that we liked each other. You know what I'm saying? He would tell me all about his situation with his girlfriends or whatever. Is this something sticking up? Oh yeah, it's gonna be all right. He would tell me like situations that he had with his girls or whatever, and I would tell him about like boys that I liked or whatever, and we would just talk about it or whatever. He would always have my back. He would always like have candy and stuff. At one point, I think he was selling the candy at school to other people. That was like a thing that females and dudes used to do. They used to go steal, go to the damn Dollar General and steal. That's why they don't even let kids have book bags. Like when you go early in the morning and you in school, they make your ass leave your book bag outside for reasons like this, because people will go in there, take a whole bunch of candy, steal it, and go sell it at school, and they would have money, you know what I'm saying? So he would do that, and he would always give me the candy for free. I was like, yeah, like, I fuck with him, you know what I'm saying? He was on the football team. He was like just always in stuff or whatever, y'all. So after that, y'all, time for all, we ended up in high school or whatever, y'all. Now, when I got to high school, y'all, I ain't even gonna lie, I was a little weird. I was a little antisocial because it was just a lot going on. I was nervous. I didn't know anybody. It was just fast paced, and I just didn't know what to do. Like, I literally was like a lost little puppy when I first started. Like, my first like 2-3 weeks at high school, I was just, my anxiety was through the roof, y'all. So every time I would see EJ, I was just like kind of duck and dodge him, because it kind of got like weird at one point, because he would talk to females that I wasn't really fond of. So if he was talking to a girl that I didn't really like, you know what I'm saying, I would kind of fall back off of him, because, you know what I'm saying, I don't like your bitch, and you talk to her and me, you're supposed to be best friends, and then how they look, you know what I'm saying, they don't like me. I don't have time. So when I got to high school or whatever, he was just like, well, dang, Dante, like every time I see you, you ducking and dodging me, and you got your head down, looking all scared. Like, y'all, the way he explained it had me rolling, because that's how I really was. Like, I was so timid. I looked at dumb as fuck probably. In class, like with my book bag on my back, looking dumb as hell, like scrunched up, looking everywhere. Like, he was just like, yeah, like, you need to calm down, like, you need to relax, like, and speak. Like, I see you all the time and you don't say nothing, you just be walking all fast looking crazy. And I'm just like, yeah, like, I'm just doing me. Like, mind your business. Like, how did you notice that?
I said, damn, bitch.
And he was like, yeah, like, you good? And I'm just like, yeah, I'm good. So after a while, y'all, we in high school. This nigga still on the same shit. He still got all these bitches, still playing football, doing him. So I'm just like, okay, cool. So after time going on or whatever, y'all, we was in school together for a long time. Years and years go by. Me and this boy, we were always, it's never the right time. Y'all know that song by Jean. I think her name is like Janae or some shit, and it's called Never the Right Time. That's how I felt with this situation, because it's just like me and him will always text, always talk about crazy shit that probably we shouldn't be talking about. We supposed to be best friends, you know what I'm saying? And he would always be in a relationship, or I would be in a relationship, and it would just never be the right time for me and this boy to ever have anything going on. You know what I'm saying? He would always tell me about his situations. He would express his feelings to me about the feelings that he was involved with, and I'm low-key on the phone like, I wish you was talking about me like this. But I would never say that, y'all. I would never make it a thing, nothing. Like, little did he know, he probably didn't even know that I even liked him for real. But I kind of felt like he liked me, but I didn't want to push it, so I ain't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? So as time go on, you know what I'm saying, me and him started like getting more fond of each other, y'all. And this took years. Like, I mind you, y'all, I knew him since middle school. This didn't happen to like my 11th grade year. So after a while, y'all, we texting or whatever, and he was just like, yeah, you want to see my... And I'm just like, no, like, that's weird. And he was like, well, I can give you a comparison. Y'all remember those direct TV remotes? Yeah, y'all. He tried to say that's what he was working with down there. If y'all know what a direct TV remote look like, if I can find a picture, I'll put it on the screen. That's what he said he was working with, you know what I'm saying, when we was in high school. So I'm just like, okay, that's what's up. Like, what you want me to do with the information? Because ain't we just friends? He was like, oh, yeah, I'm just letting you know, like, just in case you was curious. I'm like, why would I be curious? Like, you're my friend.
Clock that T. Clock that T.
You know. But I was just like, okay. He was like, well, me and you should chill. At this point in time, y'all, I forgot who I was with. I might have been with Ari. Like I said, I used to be with Ari all the time, you know what I'm saying? So we planned to link up, y'all. And it was me, her, and one of his best friends. You know what I'm saying? He probably still best friends to this dude to this day. So I was like, okay, cool, y'all. We ended up meeting like in the back of like a neighborhood or whatever, y'all. And me and him, like I said, I knew this boy for years. We would always talk about crazy stuff. Sometimes it'd be about me and him. Sometimes it'd just be about like the relationships he was in, you know what I'm saying? But it would always be like flirting stuff too. And he would always be trying to link up with me, and I'd just be like, no, like, I don't feel comfortable, you know what I'm saying, doing that, you know what I'm saying? Because you know how that is. Like, when you could tell, like, niggas really be on some other shit, you know what I'm saying? And I just felt like that would mess up our friendship. So I never really fed into it. So this day, you know what I'm saying, I didn't think nothing was going to be on nothing, you know what I'm saying? So I go out there or whatever, y'all. We just chilling. I think I was sitting like on the little curb or whatever. You know how the little curb got a little thing right there. Sitting there, me and him talking or whatever. He was just like, yeah, like, so what's up? Like, you already know what it is. Like, you know I like you. I'm just like, yeah, but me and you been friends for so long, and you always have a girlfriend. Well, he was like, well, I don't got no girlfriend right now.
And
And I'm just like, yeah, but shit, tomorrow you might. You know what I'm saying? Like, you always have a girlfriend. Me and you never been in a relationship. He was like, you don't know that if me and you ain't never tried. And I was like, yeah, but at the end of the day, like, how I know you're not going to play me like you do all these other girls? He was like, come on now. Like, me and you knew each other for how long? Nigga, that shit do not matter. That's the one thing about niggas. It don't matter how long a nigga knew you. He can know you since you came out your mama womb, and that nigga still gonna dog you out and still gonna drag you through the mud if you let him. So I'm just like, okay, whatever. He was like, man, let me come to the y'all. And this we was outside, y'all, and we came separate, but it was like we was about to go in somebody's car or whatever. He was like, come in the woods real quick. I want to show you something. I'm like, what the fuck is in the woods for you to show me? Y'all, so my homegirl and his friend or whatever, just over there making cakes. And me and him walk like halfway up into the woods, so they couldn't see us or whatever. So we get in there or whatever. And he was like, remember when I sent you that TV, that direct TV remote or whatever? And I was like, yeah. He was like, you want to feel it? Yeah, I was like, I don't know, should I? He was like, yeah, go ahead. Like, I'm telling you, it's just like direct TV remote. I was like, okay, cool. Y'all, I go to touch in this boy pants, y'all. When I tell you we was in the woods and I felt that wood was wooden, okay, woody. Okay, I was just like, damn, like, you good? Like, why you at salute? Like, you okay? He was like, yeah, like, you want to feel it? I'm like, shit, like, I don't know. Like, boy, we've been friends for so long. Like, that's going to be weird. He was like, no, like, let me just stick it in.
bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Y'all know how that is. Nigga not just gonna stick it in. It's gonna be a full-blown thing. So I'm just like, man, I don't know. He was like, look, they over there like cake baking, like they not paying us no mind. Like, let me let you just feel it real quick. And I'm just like, bruh, like, come on, y'all. And it was just so, it's like a history with this man because it's like, he knew I liked him and I knew he liked me. So every time we would have conversations about the females that he was dealing with, y'all, it would be on some other shit. Like, he would like tell me stuff that he was doing with other females just to see my reaction, just to know that I know what this nigga working with. You know what I'm saying? So maybe I would want to do it. Like, that's how I kind of felt, like he was trying to bait me, like to have conversation with me, to tell me what he was doing with other bitches so I can feel comfortable or want to. But that's just like, nigga, wait. Like, the way boys think is crazy, but I guess it worked. So we go into the woods, y'all. This is so embarrassing. So I put on my little pants or whatever, y'all, and he was just like, all right, come on. I'm like, like, you're not putting that in there without no protection. And he was just like, well, it's gonna hurt even worse. I said, well, make it hurt, because we're not doing that and you don't have nothing. Like, you better figure it out. You better put a leaf on that shit. And I'm just But yeah, y'all, so I guess, I don't know what this boy, and that's another red flag. Why do you just have that in your pocket? Like, how did you know you was gonna have to use that? Y'all, so I hear him vigilant in the back, y'all, and I should have been more vigilant to be like having, like, I don't think we had flashlights on our phone then, but even use my screen light just to see if the boy had the shit on for real, because that nigga could have acted like he put that shit on and threw that shit in the bushes or some shit, and I would have never known. So I'm like bending over, y'all, on a motherfucking tree stump, holding on for my dear life. For dear life, y'all. And he was just like, you know, like, you ready? And I'm just like, yeah, go ahead. So, y'all, as soon as this boy did, like, insert, I was like, oh, my God. I'm just like, no, I can't do this. Like, it hurt. Like, I can't do it. It's like, no, just wait. He trying to do it, put it in there even more. Like, I'm just like, no, like, this hurts too bad. Like, I'm good. Like, literally, y'all. It was like maybe like three strokes, 3 hits, and it was just like, no, I'm good on that. Like, and I know he probably felt some type of way. He was mad, but I was just like, I didn't care. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm, you know, back then, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how y'all gave it up, but I was barely doing stuff. And barely even doing stuff like on a day-to-day or like on a, so I could be like, you know, like open. I wasn't doing anything, y'all. So it was tight as hell down there. So I'm just like, no. So I'm just like, you know, no, like, I don't want to do it no more. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I just don't want to do it. Like, it hurt too bad. He was like, really? Like, it hurt too bad? Like, goddamn, like, come on. So I kind of felt like he felt some type of way. I pushed him off me, put up my pants, and I'm just like, you know, I'm ready to go. Like, he was like, really? Like, really? Like, it didn't even go in all the way. I said, yeah, I know. I'm sorry. Like, it just hurt too bad. He was like, you a punk, man. You a punk. So I know he felt some type of way, y'all. He tried to give me a hug, give me a kiss or whatever, and y'all, this boy gave me a kiss, and his breath was stank. When I tell you, y'all, that turned me the fuck off. I don't like nobody who breath stank and you giving me a kiss. Why's your breath stank? If you know your breath stank, then why is you giving me a kiss? So after that, y'all, I just regretted everything I just did. I'm just like, damn, like, I done crossed over the friend path, and this boy that kissed me in my mouth, his breath smelled like shit. Like, I don't have time for this, y'all. So after that, I'm just like, okay, we'll probably do it again another time. Like, trying to make him feel better, trying to hype him up, trying to make him feel like, yeah, nigga, like, your shit too big, which it was. And I was just like, I just can't do that right now. I'm physically not able to do that. And he was just like, okay, cool. Like, it's all good. I'll tell you, like, whatever. So, y'all, after that, me and my homegirl ended up leaving. I told her what happened. She was like, girl, really? Like, it's too big. Like, bitch, what? Are you dumb? Too big. Bitches love that. But you know what I'm saying? I was young, y'all. I wasn't ready for that, okay? I wasn't ready for that, okay? So after that, y'all, things got weird between me and EJ. We barely talk like that anymore. And when we did, it would be very surface level, you know what I'm saying? He would always ask me to link back up, tell me like, cause he had like a cool ass mama, say his mama, you know, there, and I could pull up at any time. But y'all, like I said, y'all already know the drill. With my uncle, I could not go nowhere, I couldn't do nothing. So I kind of felt like he thought I was dodging him, or like he did something wrong that day, which he didn't, but it's just like, it wasn't the same no more, y'all. That's why you cannot mess with your friends. Like, if that's really somebody you love and that's really your friend or your homeboy, when you cross that level, y'all, no matter how little it is, it messes up y'all friendship. So after that, y'all, after we done graduated, y'all, all that and all this, he would always hit me up trying to link me or whatever. Around that time, I was with Jody, you know what I'm saying? And he would try to talk to me for years and years and years. I wasn't feeling it, you know what I'm saying? One day he hit me up and he was just like, you know, like me and him was like catching up. I'm like, dang, EJ, like I ain't talked to you in so long. Like, how you doing? And he was like, yeah, like, I'm good. Like, I think he said he drive trucks or do something now. I don't know what he do. But I was like, okay, that's what's cool. That's what's up. That's cool. And then he like tried to bring up the past. He was like, oh, you remember when we was in the woods and we did that? I said, we didn't do that. He said, so we didn't do that? I said, no, that did not count. Like, you barely was in there. He was like, so you really gonna say that don't count? Tell me down below if that count. Do it count? I don't know. But I was just like, he was like, oh, okay, like, you gonna play me like that? I'm like, yeah, that don't really count. But yeah, I remember, he was like, well, yeah, like, whenever you get a chance, like, I'm gonna be, like, in Colombia or whatever, like, can I pull up on you? And I'm just like, not really. Like, I have a whole baby daddy, I have kids, like, I don't know about that, EJ. You know what I'm saying? So that time didn't work out. Then it was another time he hit me up, y'all. And he was just like, you know, yeah, I'm in town again. Like, I want to link up with you or whatever. And this is around the time that I didn't give 10 fucks about Jody anymore. And I was like, maybe I should link this nigga. But then, y'all, as I'm talking to him on Facebook, he was like, yeah, so before I see you later, send me a pic. If you want to see a bitch run fast, you want to see me run fast away from you, ask me to send you a picture. Because all the thousands of pictures I got on my Facebook, my Instagram, everywhere, you better go find one of those pictures. Because, boy, I haven't talked to you in years, and you want me to send you a picture? Fuck I look like? I ain't sending you no picture. I said a picture of what? He said like a nude picture of you, like your titties or something. Titties or something? Y'all, I left him on red. And after that, y'all, he hit me up and he was just like, oh, so we ain't gonna link up later? Red. I never hit him back, y'all. It just turned me off. It's just like, damn, nigga, I'm thinking I'm linking up with you on some, you know, friendly type vibes, you know, like catching up type shit. And you go in to tell me to send you a pic? What? Like, nigga, this is not high school no more. Like, even then, I don't send pics, y'all. I don't send nothing like that. I have a whole story time on me doing that with Jody, and when we broke up, this nigga was sending the pictures back to me. I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't have time for people to be playing with me and sending my news to somebody else. I don't have time, okay? Don't send the news if you don't want them to get sent out somewhere else. But yeah, y'all, I cut EJ off and I haven't been in communication with the boy since, you know what I'm saying? He was a great friend while I had him as a friend, y'all. But once we crossed that little boundary, whatever, y'all, it just wasn't the same no more. I realized that I really didn't like him on that level anymore. I think it was just like a mind thing. And once I got a taste of it, it was just like, no. And I think what really threw me off was the kiss, y'all. When I tell you, like, his breath was so fucking stank. I don't know if he was, like, smoking. Because, you know, around that time, I didn't smoke. But his breath smelled like ass. And it just, I'm low-key wanted to vomit. Because he tried to put tongue and everything. Like, it was not giving what it's supposed to give. But yeah, y'all, that's a wrap for this story time today. If y'all like this video, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Support your girl. Follow her on all social medias. That's at TikTok at Salute Marie, and Instagram at Salute Marie. And always make sure your post notification bells is always turned on. So every time I post another video, y'all what? Tune in. Until next time, I'll see y'all later. And get your girl to 1K subscribers, y'all. Your girl is almost there. Push your girl to 1K subscribers. We're going up 2025. I hope y'all have a good new year. And I love y'all so much. Until next time. Deuces.